I want to talk about free will and how we think we have free will and we really don't. And I can even apply this to heaven. We're all going to die. We're all going to move into light, the light membrane, the light universe. I mean, that's heaven. Heaven is a world of light, it's made of light. We're going to die. We're going to move into that world. That light is going to become our body, it's going to become our mind. And what we're going to find with that light body and that light thought is that we have free will, but the light environment dictates our behavior. The light world, the light fabric, is a weave of compassion. It's the main thread. It is a compassionate world. So, whatever you want to create with your free will, that's all you can create is compassion. You can't create the opposite of compassion. Light, your soul, will have science frequencies that you will learn to operate. Those science frequencies will let you do anything. You and other souls can create any type of reality that you want. But the compassion thread is what is created. That's what expands. That's what everything is built upon. So you can't create nothing outside of compassion. So you will be forced to create beautiful worlds because you cannot create anything outside of compassion. That is the fabric dictating your behavior. You will be forced to think with compassion. You will be forced to operate with compassion. You will be forced to create with compassion. You can't create anything else but compassion. There's no bombs in heaven. You can't create a bomb in heaven because the fabric won't let you. You can't create an atomic weapon in heaven because the fabric won't let you. It's not a compassionate structure. You can't even create a light fission bomb to blow up all of light heaven because the fabric won't let you. It dictates your behavior. It dictates your motivation. It dictates the path that you go. It's always a compassionate transfer of compassionate energy inside a compassionate realm that's built from compassion, from your soul, from your mind, using the sciences that are in the frequency, that are science frequencies inside the light fabric. That's what being a spirit is all about. You learn those frequencies, those science frequencies, so you can actually operate inside the light universe. And every time you use a science frequency, whether you use it by yourself or with a group of other souls, it will lead to a compassion-based structure, no matter what it is. Those are called light principles. Those light principles are what we need to transfer to our physical existence. See, the fact that the environment dictates behavior doesn't change in heaven, and it doesn't change here. You may think you have free will. You may think you would like to have free will, but you don't. The environment dictates the majority of your behavior. You wake up in the morning, you go to work to earn money so you could buy a house, pay for food, and raise a family, so you can treat your kids good. The environment of money has dictated your behavior. As soon as you walk out that door, that money environment dictates your behavior. That's our social structures. That's how we built them. Let's take Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump. He's got a good heart. He loves his family. He loves his wife. He loves all his kids. But the moment he walks out of his Trump Tower and into our social structures, into our systems, into civilization, into capitalism, politics, money, his ego takes over. That environment dictates his bad behavior. This is why he got involved in real estate, so he could buy big buildings, sell them, and make lots of money to support his family. That environment induced that behavior. It infected his consciousness to where he felt greed was the way of the world and why he does what he does. That's true for every human. For the most part, we raise great families of love. Inside the home, we know what love is. We experience love. We love our wife. We love our kids. But as soon as we walk out into our environment, the environment is so polluted, it dictates our behavior, and we do bad things. Politics is an environment of bad behavior. So politicians lie and do bad things because the system allows it. The system, that's the direction the system takes them. That's the way the system is moving. Now, if we move to a resource-based economy where we don't, a resource-based economy is, we don't have nationalisms, we don't have concepts of money, we don't have politics, we don't have war. It's basically like a global organization of technology. We don't have nationalisms, so the whole world is managed under one resource. We manage Earth resources under one platform, and it's not managed with money, it's managed with science. A resource-based economy is where we use science, technology, and automation to supply human needs. We share Earth's resources and we become builders, and we build beautiful cities that are sharing. There's no property rights. Everybody shares everything. We just build homes and structures and cities that are automated, clean, and abundant for everybody. Our food becomes abundant and automated. Everybody gets a nice house. Everybody gets plenty of food because automation is making food abundant, and there's enough food for everybody to go around. Our transportation system is free because it's automated. It's paid for. We've built it. There's no more work. There's no more going to silly jobs to make something. In the future, it's only going to take about 10% of our human race to actually keep these systems going. And you know what? They're going to love to do it because they enjoy science, they enjoy technology, they enjoy automation, and it accomplishes so much. They will just get up every day and will just love to be a part of the automated system that is taking care of the world. Now the outer environment is not polluted, so our behavior changes. If we have no money in the environment, exactly how does a criminal pick up a gun, stick it in your back, and rob you of money for food and shelter for him and his family? He can't. It doesn't exist. That behavior doesn't exist. Just like the light fabric. When you die in the light fabric, those options are eliminated. They aren't part of the fabric. Here on Earth, destructive behavior is in the environment, so that's what we follow. Our environment is laced with politics, capitalism, greed, war, poverty, and so that's what dictates our environment, and that's what we experience. Not because we want to, not because it's our free will choice. No, that's what we walk into. That's what we live. See, this is what people, spiritualists, religious leaders, world leaders, whatever, they don't understand this very basic principle. If we want to change human behavior, we change the environment. What we do is we take unconditional love and build it into our social structures. We do that, then we have built a world of love. We have built a compassionate world because now our systems treat humans with love. I mean, a person can't pick up a gun out of anger and go shoot somebody. because the system doesn't produce guns anymore. The system doesn't produce negative items, negative themes, negative ways of life. We live in harmony. See, that's what a resource-based economy can do that capitalism will never be able to do. Capitalism is the infection of money through the whole system. And we do stupid stuff for that money, like build guns so we can sell them to our next door neighbor. And then he gets pissed off because the environment is so corrupted. He comes back and he shoots us. Free will. You may think you have free will, but you don't. The environment is dictating your behavior. When you get up and go to work, that is a dictation of your behavior. You must go to work for money. If you become a politician and get involved in that system of manipulating each other and trying to win favor and votes and for your agenda, that system is dictating your behavior. So we really do not have free will. We like to think we do, but the majority of our behavior is dictated by the environment. And as soon as we learn that, we can move to a resource-based economy to where we can take these things out of the environment. Capitalism, politics, war, greed, destructive behavior, destructive products, and we can mirror light principles where those things don't exist and they shouldn't exist on Earth.